Yo, yo, what's up? Yo, what up, Zoom?
What is up, Paul?
How's it going, Andy?
Oh, just looking at these charts, scratching my bald head.
You at work still?
Yeah, this is a great place to start Asian for me 'cause it's before I go home and have to be all doing my dad stuff.
Sounds like a plan. I think we got some clean traffic going up.
For sure, I like this testing area right here.
Yeah, I kind of want to see a bullish hourly. What I'm looking for, right at this 1 hour support.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look at those really clean bullish hourlies during New York.
How convenient. Yeah, NYC volume pushed it down below everything and drove it up twice as hard.
Hey, look at those really clean bullish hourlies. Hey, I gotta be honest though, to see that happen today the way it did, like that's great for me, only being here a month because I feel like it's something I can remember. It's like etched in my mind. I charted it up too, but it's really helpful for me because I can know like, okay, this is possible. This can happen again. So maybe next time I can catch it or catch more of it.
I mean, I did say buy this one.
Yes, you did. You did. I bought and I chickened out. That's what happened. So that's on me.
But you caught some of it, right?
Yeah, like just over like 7 pips on the 15. I chickened out, like I said. I chickened out because of that range, man. I was like, I'm gonna get stuck in this stupid range again. I don't want to be in here.
Yeah, you couldn't have predicted that it was going to break out of there. I mean, you could have hoped, and maybe if you did it, it got lucky that it did break out, but
Can I just check, will there be more movement in pre-Asian or during Asian Open?
will there be what?
There'll be more movement in pre-Asian, or will there be more movement in Asian opening?
Once Tokyo Open happens, we'll see more movement on GJ.
Okay.
My food came too, Andy, like literally 20 minutes ago.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, I was going to tell you, I'm not sure about hosting etiquette, but I don't care if you're eating while you got to do this. So if anyone else has opposition, great, voice it. But I think you're cool.
Yeah, all I gotta do is heat it up so I don't have to like cook like I usually did. So
Gotta get those gains, right, Paul?
yeah, I don't want to get smaller. Hello, what up? I have price respects 1 hour support. Yeah, I think if we can make 1 hour support there, and then Asian Open, hopefully see a move up to 136, 100, maybe higher, but back on what you said, Andy, maybe people come here to watch me eat. Maybe they don't even care about trading.
I know there's a word for it, and I can't remember what it is, but it's a word for videos of people eating, and people just will watch it and enjoy it. I have no idea what it's called. Someone know?
ASMR?
Sure, that sounds right.
That's like the sound of just like those like eating sounds or like other sounds like that.
Yeah, sensory motor something. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
What's the opposite of that? That's what happens when my wife's like, "Hey, you're chewing too loud."
Being irritated at your husband.
Yeah, and I'm like, "Hey, it's pudding. What's going on?"
It's pudding. Like, yeah, and you're not sharing, so shut up.
that's
That's like my girlfriend, since she's on prep right now. Whenever I go out to like get food, like a burger and fries, or a burger and ice cream, or a burger fries ice cream, she always used to come with. Now she won't come with.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta stay away, man. Like that, it's for me. If I don't want it, I gotta stay away.
Hmm?
I just like eating too much.
I think we'll get a good session.
I'm hoping. I really would love that for everybody here. Team win.
Yep. Be sure to like the stream, subscribe. Thank you, Stan Man. Really blurry on my. Maybe I'll see it up.
How's it going, Paul?
What's up, Harrison? How's it going?
Yeah, good, bro. You?
Lovely.
Good.
Stan Mar 13. Yep. Thank you for the sub. Get it. How many people we got here? 120. Alright, so I've been watching this person for a while, and they work really, really hard. So I want to
Hey.
help this person out a little bit.
No, I appreciate that, bro.
So if you're new to Forex, or you know a lot about Forex, you're already trading and you're good at it, this man is very good at what he does, very analytical, just all around very good at everything trading related. He even has more of a fundamental aspect than I would have. So very good. Definitely go check him out, subscribe. These videos deserve a lot more views. There's a ton and a ton of good content. I mean, 38 minutes, 6, 37, 10. This one doesn't have a.
Oh yeah, I was just testing it out. I wanted to see if I could actually go live if I had the platform to do it.
So this is an infinite amount of time.
Yeah.
Never starts, never ends. So yeah, be sure to go check him out. Just HFX. Follow him on Instagram. He's got his own thing that he does. So if you like him, I would check him out.
Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it, mate.
Yep.
Hey guys, just one hello.
Hello.
What's up?
How's it going?
Oh, great. I've been tired, going to sleep. Just need to see what's happening in the pre-Asian.
Pre-Asian, I think we can expect close to nothing or absolutely nothing is going to be my bet.
Maybe a daily week again on the downside.
Yeah, maybe we'll break down and then we'll break up and then we'll break up and break down again, and that'll be the end of Asian.
Maybe some fake out down and retrace, and that's it.
Fake out down, up, and then back up and down a couple more times, and then it'll be London set.
Yeah, but it looks like it should drop.
It should drop, you think?
Yeah, like look at last 30 minutes. Like this one is bullish, but last one closed bearish, so I don't know. We have still 20 minutes.
I don't know.
And like daily is bull, but it's
Okay.
making higher highs and lower lows on daily, so it should make a lower wick down there.
Yeah, no, I don't think it should return this low, but maybe. Never
No,
know.
like I'm thinking 400 max. Like
Yeah. I think this support right here, where we broke out of this morning, 30 right here, I think this would be where we could return to.
Yeah, easily, yeah.
But I want to see if 1 hour support can form. We break that, that should be a nice move down. But then the downside is we're back in the range. So since we're outside of all of this, ideally we should stay outside of it. But if we come back into it, then we're just back into this shit show again. So I would prefer that we stay above here and we go up. But I guess we'll see what Asian Open do. My bias is technically it has to be sells, but as long as we close above here on the 1 hour time frame, I think we'll be good to go back up to the high. But we'll see.
But the gold looks like, I don't know how I can explain that. Like so much force to the upside.
Yeah. It could go down real nice, it could go up real nice. I think it's just a matter of what open does.
Yeah, but look at the daily, like it wicked down hard and closed up bullish.
Yeah, so we should go up, but that doesn't mean Asian won't come down.
Yeah, but yesterday Asian was pretty wild.
Yeah, but it was also in the range, so now we're out of the range, so better chance to have a better move.
Okay, GJ is 15-minute close bearish. Looks like made of big.
I will be back in a minute.
Yeah, it's pastinya
Say the word. If this was a different universe, we both get what we want. You'd be freed from your family curse. I'd be doing what I love. You lost your heart in Tokyo, found another in New York City. You sent me some postcards telling me just how much you miss me. Star-studded queen blue jeans dreaming. I thought it would be so easy. Now you're on your way with her. You say you didn't mean to replace me. And all I'm thinking about is what you're doing to her. Can't stop just thinking about all the things you said that weren't true. And I know what it feels like when you say only I make you feel right. The sour taste in my mouth from your lies. You took it all without saying goodbye. Now you're out on the social scenes with her. By your side, I'm a far and distant dream, lost in the back of your mind. You're on your way to Tokyo, then moving on to New York City. I never got the postcards telling me just how much you miss me. Star-studded queen blue jeans dreaming. I thought it would be so easy. Now you're on your way with her. You say you didn't mean to replace me. And all I'm thinking about is what you're doing to her. Can't stop just thinking about all the things you said that weren't true. And I know what it feels like when you say only
Alright, I am here,
the sour taste in my
ready now.
your lies. You took it all without saying goodbye.
So GJ, this is what I'm looking for. I want to see support formed here on the hourly, going to bullish hourly, then higher highs, higher lows. So we'll see if this closes bullish though. I'm waiting until Tokyo open. Yep. Yeah, Ryan, I got you. Put up for you. So you're in this already. Okay, on the that looks much different than Wanda. I mean, I like the idea, buying support. This should be good support, but I don't know if this bullish candle is a strong enough close for support because there's not really anything going down sort of testing into this area. And it's a 15-minute bullish close where kind of looks like higher time frame. Short term is pushing down to retest this area. I think if it doesn't move up further towards your TP1 before Asian Open, there might be a good chance of a wick coming down lower than here because we'll have volume and it'll be stronger than whatever's going on right now. And then a continuation which would stop you out and then go your direction. So I would just be careful coming into Tokyo Open and see how that plays.
Gold dropped hard, like just before 1 hour close.
I was just watching that.
Yeah, I just entered like and boom, it dropped like stops it 20 pips in and like great trade of the day. I had the sell stop like I think it should drop and like it just went.
Nice.
Yeah. Wow, nice.
Wow, it's just going.
Oh wow. Holy cow.
Wow.
Yeah, I just dropped.
I mean, on the 15, it looks like there's a little bit of support, but it doesn't look very strong. Oh, no, there it goes.
Going to 46,950.
Yeah.
I mean, we got pretty good something in this level. If we get a bullish close at support here, that'd be a nice buy opportunity right at support. Jeremy Buendia, not even close. Thank you, but not even close. I think the only thing, I might be taller than him, but definitely that is it. Yeah, I think if this forms support down here, that'd be a really nice move right back up to the top. Maybe even higher. So I would look to see what happens here. If we break here, probably gonna fall back down to here. Power. Yeah.
Buy those dips, right?
Yep. I would say if we fall down to there, if we get past here. Yep.
Like today I was selling gold too in the London, like yesterday. London, like it dropped $5. Like I said, okay, that's enough. I'm gonna close. I closed and came back 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes later, and it went like $15 more down. Like, that, not that move, like down, a bit down, but yeah.
Thank you, IAFX. Appreciate it. Yeah, it was. I mean, yesterday the buys were insane. I know Gerzat was in those buys, sells. Very nice. And then it
But
dipped. By the dip,
that
price went
move,
up.
yeah, that move, that's fake out down. Like I caught portion of that.
EJ. Got going on EJ. Looks like we're at a little hourly support where we came to this morning. Yeah, we took sells down to 123, right down to here. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate it. I think I might have hit 8K now. Oh, we are one subscriber away. Okay, shoot.
Don't pretend you're no good.
Wonder if EJ's gonna push up now.
Sunshine dripping out your sleeves onto my lifeline. Oh, good. Oh, you didn't mean to leave a trail for me.
Yeah, cause. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate it. Yeah, I still see this as bullish because of this. Centered, right? So my OCD goes away. All right. So you see this and this. Every time we come down, we make a higher low. Every time. You could just say something like that. But as long as we stay above here, area here, I think we're good to go back up to 124 on EJ. That looks good. Hoping to be okay. You might be. See, let me out. Oh yeah, we're past it. We're at 8,009. We are good. So 2 hour bullish, 1 hour bullish, 30-minute bullish. One hour, yeah. First 1 hour target would be up here. And maybe a runner target here, or all the way back up to the high around 124, 120, 123.9, 850. I think all those would be reasonable targets for the upside. $30-minute. Yeah, so if this can pull back into this support down here, or if we can create support right here, I think that'd be a nice move back up to there. I would wait to see what happens here, and then see if you can get a buy opportunity, or if you pull back to here. If you make higher highs, higher lows, you're bullish. I think either way, here or here, would be a really good support to get a buy from if you're not already in, from like the break here or something like that. How many pairs? I usually only look at GJ, but when it's ranging, I'll check out AJ and EJ, and maybe gold. We'll see. If we close above here, I'm gonna put an alert there in case. There was EJ. I think that's buys tonight. EJ. looks bullish. We got higher low, but no higher high yet. Oh yeah, higher time frames looking pretty bearish. So maybe possible there. 1 hour. That there for 1 hour. There. And 1 hour here. I think sells is a good idea for this pair. We're gonna need to push up and make a resistance, so I think one of these 2 or 3 levels, if you get resistance, would be a good place to sell from back to the low. Or if we get the sell from here, maybe take it back down to this kind of consolidation area, 105, 100 area, or even just down to 105, 200, leave a runner, up to you. But I think one of these 2 areas where I would look for some resistance to form. Everything else is so bearish, then if you wait for it to form a resistance, you'll have a better potential for a longer term play that you could hold that through into London, ideally. Unless you just want a quick scalp. In that case, maybe if we fall back to support and we go back up, we'll buy it up to like 105, 200 area, like right in here. Be a quick little scalp play or a buy potentially. Form a support here, should push up and then get to this next area here, or closing above here, forming support, maybe take it up to the next 1 hour area up here. Just being aware of what's here. Let me measure that first. Never mind, not enough, not worth it at all. Best play, I think, would be something from here. Here or here would be your best plays, because then you can actually have some room for a decent trade. Because I mean, this one you got 5 pips going down, you got 7 pips, even down to the bottom. 15 maybe, but then you got to break through support as well. So I think UJ is more of a waiting game right now, waiting to see where Tokyo Open takes us and see how we set up after that first half hour. Yeah, so I'll manage it on the 15 or the 30. Yep, structure is still in place. And then AJ, wow. Hourly looks a little better, but wow, 30-minute looks hideous. For AUDJPY, I would look for a play from one of these 2 levels. At your 1 hour support, been established. Resistance been established. Get above. You move up into this area here. Up to the next area, and that would be about 8 pips. Maybe a potential runner up to there, be another 10 or so. Otherwise, if we form resistance here again, that could be a good sell opportunity down to support. and possibly even down to the lows. But it looks like, bigger picture, wow, looks like it's moving sideways. So check out the 4 hour. Oh yeah, I'd maybe just stay away from AJ tonight. Let it either get kind of above here or kind of back down to here. Hourly. There's pretty heavy support down here. Maybe if you want to take a riskier one, you go bullish down here again and reject this area yet again, you could see a move back up. But do you want to sit and play in this area is what you need to figure out. I would say there's plenty of better opportunities on other pairs for tonight. So I would say maybe look at something else for tonight. Come back to this tomorrow and see what she's doing. But if you only trade AJ and you need a trade from AJ tonight, this is the levels I would be aware of. And probably not going to happen in Asian, but we'll mark it just in case. If we get above here, that's a lot of movement in Asian. Doubt it will happen, but if we do, I think from here to here is a really, really nice trade. You got one candle, should be a nice shot up. So that is, I think, oops, 728. So that would be your best trade, but you get through this, and through this, and then continue to move after you're through that. So you need to move through resistance 1, 2, 3 times, which is about 30 pips, and then you need to have enough volume to move another 29, 30 pips. Asian session, I think that's a negative. Like we did for possibly kind of coming back to it. Hourly still closing above. We'll see where this one goes, and then hopefully that'll set us up nice for Asian Open to either push up to the high, maybe further, or we're coming back into the range, and then we'll have a nice move down. Go, beautiful. Right.
Hello.
How's it going?
I'm still in these gold buys.
Oh geez, Henry. That was wild this morning. That was wild.
Still up. Still 200 pips up.
That's insane. Why are you even here, bro? Go celebrate. Go party. Go buy something you don't need.
I put tiny lots on because, I'm trying to trade a bit more conservatively these days.
Nothing wrong with that.
I should have just whacked 10 lots on, to be honest.
Yeah, and just throw a 10 lot at it. Who cares? 10 lot, no stop loss, right?
Yep. How you do it. Because gold can only go up.
Gold doesn't come down. It just goes up.
Yep.
That could be a great decade-long position.
I'm going to hold this to 2000. It's going to be magical.
Magical. Yeah, if gold closes above, I have an alert set. Close above here, I think that'd be a nice move up there. Or even if we can form support down here again, that'd be even better.
The last 2 Asian session has pushed gold quite up.
Yeah.
So
I think that's really the only pair that's actually moved like up or down, not sideways.
Oh, GU moved quite a lot today as well.
Yeah. I think it moved a little bit in Asian last night.
Are you only looking at yen pairs right now to trade?
For now, yeah. I was gonna look at AJ, but looks like trash. And GJ doesn't look bad. So I'm gonna wait till open. I'm gonna take one attempt with lower risk, so Asian sessions don't ruin my New York sessions, and see if we can get a good trade.
EJ buys don't look too.
They look. I want to see it form support back here,
The hour 4 doesn't look great, to be honest.
and it is pretty bearish overall. So this could be a fake out up to come down.
Yep.
Because we still have, though, we never hit that clean target on the left. We still, I mean, we wicked into it almost, but technically speaking, never snapped a target. Actually, let me check the hourly. Yeah, no, our hourly. Remember, we had that target at 123.982. Kind of wicked near it, but we never fully came to it. So, could see more downside on EJ, just continuing the downtrend from New York and London. London down too? Yeah, I think they were both down. That's what it looks like. Yeah. Wasn't sure which color was which session.
Gold is going up.
Ryan, the only thing I would say on this for GJ that I would be concerned with, oh man, I need some coffee ASAP, is we do technically still have 3 lower highs in this 1 hour bullish here. I don't think that's enough for confirmed support yet, especially this early, as well as see this candle that broke. Looks like we kind of just did a little bit of a break and a retest. And here we could say right here we closed underneath, couldn't close above, sort of rejecting that high there. We break that low, might come down, but breaking this low, normally that would be an entry, but the timing of this happening, if it happens, I would just rather watch whatever happens. Maybe we fake out underneath and come back up and we stay out of the range, and then we head back up, fall asleep.
I don't know, Paul. I mean, you gotta. I mean, I'm following you here. There's got to be a lot of Asian momentum to overtake all that New York move, though.
I agree, but I still think we could see a wick down into here once Tokyo Open happens. Maybe we range in here, we don't break this low yet, and then we get Tokyo Open, we break the low, it kind of does that first 15 minutes like, haha, got you kind of thing, and then it continues up. If it forms support, if resistance is heavy enough, we should close underneath and then continue down.
But sometimes you also see big movements during Asian on GJ.
What's up?
So sometimes you might see big movements in GJ. If you look back in the history, like there's a lot of big moves during the Asian sessions.
Oh, trust me, we know. We know. But at this time, with what's going on right now, probably not. Much less. It's more of a gamble to get in now and anticipate that volume than to just wait for Tokyo. Because I've been trying to do that for the past month, 6 weeks, and there's just not been shit.
Oh.
It'll spike up like 3 pips, break some highs. Thank you, Mauricio. and then it'll literally pull right back. And so if this does break and it does run down, I would say that's a more than anything, because I mean, if we go watch the previous 20, 30 streams, we'll say 20 because we only stream 5 days a week. If we go watch the previous 20 streams, I think maybe once or twice we'll see movement before Tokyo Open. Maybe. So, plus this was really heavy support or resistance, and we were heavy all the way across the board here. So, I think we broke out for a reason. We should stay above. Maybe a fake out and we continue back up. Asian likes to do fake outs. But these hourly closes, we need an hourly close underneath here, first and foremost.
Yeah.
And then a lower low and a lower high.
I did through all those wicks, so took a lot of losses.
Yeah. Yeah, this was a battle trying to trade in Asian, because I would, like you were saying earlier, like we see good moves in Asian, not recent. And I was being way too optimistic, and I was like, nope, today's the day. GJ is gonna be real nice. It's gonna move pre-Asian, and then GJ will be like, oh, all right, you entered, perfect. Let's move this back into the shit house. So I would just avoid anything pre-Asian until we see maybe a week consistently of pre-Asian volume. Until that happens, if that, whenever that happens, I think pre-Asian's just a waste of time. Yep, sounds like a good idea, Ryan. Like I was saying, should respect this if we're going to go up, but these candles are forming less volume than the candles that will be forming in 38 minutes. So you could see a deep wick, then a move up, or a wick up and a wick down. Obviously, no duh, up or down. Clearly, good analysis, Paul. But we do always see it kind of break lows or break highs once that volume comes in, and then we can whichever way we were going. So not that it could go up, it could go down, because that's obvious. But the first 15-minute candle of open is probably going to break something that you wouldn't want to see. Like if your stop's on a previous 30 or a previous hourly, it might break that, then just, which ideally would stop you out and then go in your direction. Yep, yeah, I use FXCM. GJ sells if it breaks the low. Possibly. I don't disagree. I think the sells have really nice traffic. I just think this is going to hold. And if hourly closes underneath, I don't know. I'm going to let the first 15 minutes go and then see what happens. What's up, Mauricio? Up Titan. No, I don't think so, Gasmond. I do not think so. Strong trend from June. What's up, John? I'm good. A little tired, but I'm great right now. Strong trend from June. Was that June? On a 4 hour. Assuming you mean this bullish one we're in? Kind of right here. Something like that, a little fake out underneath, come back, retest it, which would be this support that would line up there and go up. Long term, I think end of the week we're gonna hit that.
Dang, someone get you a cup of coffee, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna text her in a minute. Like, hey, coffee, please. So if that was the trend you were talking about, yeah, I mean, I see this as bullish, obviously. Even when we were doing this, I called it this morning. I didn't take it because I was in another trade, but once we formed support down here on this one, it was actually on the 15-minute. It looked super juicy. It was this guy. We had clean candles up. This did a hard rejection of this area here. So it was also open. And we had more volume, came up. So those buys right there, I saw it and I was like, ooh, like it. But I was in EJ sells, so I didn't do anything about it. So that makes the analysis kind of irrelevant, but it did push up. The break above here, was not expecting that to happen, to be honest. I figured we would push to here and then we would continue to do this GJ crap. But we broke up, so cool. Let's see if we can stay above it. If not, we're coming right back in and we're going right back down. 135, 400, or 135. This area here. 135, 530, 500. I think the 30-minute is a little... 30 minutes like right here. I like that. So if we get underneath here and we don't... After the first 15 minutes of open, I think we're going to see a move down to here. And then again, where we have all of this support right here, distance here, support here, but distance before the break, ideally retest, hold support, go back up to the high, or we push to here, maybe a good sell, form support, and go back up to the high.
Yo, Paul, do you mind if I quickly run through what I'm looking at in terms of GJ sales?
Go ahead.
1 second. Yeah, so pretty much what I'm looking at on the 30-minute is the fact that we had this sort of rough, this sort of support area around here. So what I'm looking at is the fact that if you look at it, we're sort of in a downtrend now, because if this was our support, candles are now closing below, right? So we're rejecting. So my condition is, if we can close bearish and candles can start getting below this area, then I have a TP down at this wick fill here around 135, 600. That's what I'm looking at for sales. But the condition is we need to stay below this area and respect this now as resistance. That's what I'm looking at.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. Someone's in buys. Broke this high.
And if you look at the hourly as well, it was such a weak bullish close. And if you look at it in terms of trend, I know like the whole higher time frame is trend because because it's like a weak bullish close, right? I'll just erase.
Hey, if you want to clear it and remark it up.
Yeah, 2 seconds. Because I was going to say something else about the consolidation to the left. If I have no doubt in my mind that we are going to go extremely bullish, but I'm looking at the fact that This move up was clean, and if you go to the 30-minute, sorry, Paul.
My gosh, I'm gonna charge you for this, Harrison.
Sorry. Just trying to help. Just
No,
trying to
you're.
help.
I'm just good.
No, yeah. Sorry. So yeah, we had this clean bullish move up, right? Which is obviously, what I'm looking at is the fact that when price is looking left, it's looking at this price. So this range that we had, which was garbage, price should ignore this. This is what we're trying to look at. So that's why I'm looking at the most fresh support area, which is obviously this area here. That's what I would say.
Beautiful. I like it. I love the idea. I think the sells look great. I'm hoping I can participate in the sells if they happen. But my bias first is that we are going to close it, but stay above this area.
Yeah, see, like right now, what would be nice is to say the first 10 minutes we start creating like a bullish wick, and then we start come down breaking the lows.
Yeah, I'm going to wait for the first 15 minutes, because after that first 15 minutes, if it pushes down the first 15 minutes and it doesn't break that low, it's not going down. We're coming up. Or if we break the highs in the first 15 minutes and we like tap here, but we respect this, and we come down and we don't break that high, I think we're coming down. But I really want to see an hourly close underneath here.
Yeah, that's literally what I was about to say. I was about to say, obviously the best approach would be to wait for the hourly to close, but I'm gonna watch this 30-minute candle, because let's see, right now we've already created some form of top wick, so you don't know if price is gonna start pushing down, or. But I'm definitely gonna wait the first at least 10, 15 minutes. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what happens in 28 minutes. We got good traffic going either way, so hopefully, I think we'll see something good. No, not hopefully. I think we will see something good, up or down. Espresso, it's a little late for espresso. No, okay, that's a lie. It's only 6:30. Maybe a cup of coffee in a few minutes. And I don't take pre-workout, so I don't even know if we have any in the house. No, I wouldn't say they're cheat meals, because a cheat meal is like go get a cheat and then you get back on your diet because you were cheating from what you're eating. But if every meal is a cheat, then I think if you ate a healthy meal, that would be that's just called getting fat. Yeah, possible, Henry, unless you're doing what I typed in the chat. Either of those would keep you pretty lean, regardless of what you ate. I mean, do a little bit of cardio and train hard. I mean, yeah, that's not gonna, and it's not gonna be good for your heart, your cholesterol, or anything like that. But you're not gonna get fat doing that. So, some tea. I don't like tea, fortunately. Most tea. That's a lie. I do like some tea, but it's only maybe when I'm sick or I have a sore throat or something. But whose chart we got? We got John's. Adderall. No. I'm good. I just need coffee and I'll be straight. Oh. Why did the next candle pull back? Because that candle previous. Alright. What are we looking at? So now, mind you, I'm doing this after it happened. So clearly I No, what happened? It went up against you. No shit. Yeah. But some indications you could have looked at. You have this support here. Yes, you have resistance. Yes, you closed bearish. There's no bottom wick, so maybe less of a chance you continue down. This one did break the lows, but a better bet would have been where's my so a better trade idea would have been, so yes, you formed resistance, but you also have support right here as well, and then you have your resistance you have marked. So if this bearish one would have closed underneath here with a wick, much higher probability, or even this bullish one, if you wait for this bullish one here, you wait for that low to get break, then in my eyes, if this low breaks, this support is broken and price will continue down the next level, which would maybe be somewhere in here. So when price is coming down, you need to make sure you watch for this area here. Looks like it's kind of possible strong. You got this wick that came down, kind of looks like it lines up right there. So you could say this are kind of respecting whatever price doesn't want to come down here, send price up. So if you're going to sell it under here, you need to be aware of what is going on here and be aware of how small of a target this is, how big or small your stop loss is. Your better trade, I think, is above here, because if we look at this, we created this kind of low here. Now we have higher lows, another higher low, continuous support forming. You got clean traffic up to the left. Maybe you hit something here, close some partials up there. Maybe you wait till you hit up here for your full target. I think securing something here. Maybe leave a runner up into the next area, whatever you want to do. But I think if you get above this wick or even this bearish candle, you're going to see something like that or like that happen. Is this 500? Yeah, so I don't know if this moves in Asian session. I've never traded it. So if you're looking at this right now and there's typically volume at this time, or when Tokyo Open happens on this pair, above here could be a good play, because then you do have clean moves to the left. So I would see what happens there. That's what I would look for on that. Got gold sell analysis. I think you sent this already, but I don't remember, to be honest. I mean, I think it's possible. What are we looking at? 15? I'd say maybe TP1, maybe TP2, T3. I feel like that's a stretch for Asian session. Fib exit. Yeah, I would see what happens at Tokyo Open. Gold looks pretty bullish, so I would prefer to just wait for a buy to happen and take a sell. But if you're saying this is kind of breaking the trend line, it'll play out if we get underneath support here and underneath here, maybe down to here. Swing trade. Yep. Yeah, I can see that. I would just be careful. I think gold. I think gold is on a mission to go up. But you never know. I think the overall idea is solid. Ooh. Yeah, I think that looks good. I think you could have even entered higher. Once this one closed, or once this one broke these lows here, I think that would have been good. Stop loss makes sense. Should stay underneath there. Right down there. I think that looks good. Ugh. Someone said a 30-minute sell. No, I don't think so. Yo, whatever, I'm out.
I know it ain't easy, baby, believe me, but I can't sleep.
17 minutes till open. Ugh. Yeah, Keyshawn, I would see what at 15 minutes after open. See what happened. Josh, yeah, I'm kind of thinking as long as we close above, I think we're going to respect it. Even if we close here and we make a low, lower low, lower high, I think there's still a better chance of that hourly closing back in and go back up. Yep. Yeah, Harry, I think open could push us up. That's where I'm leaning, but I'm not against the sells if we If you didn't already, be sure to like the stream. Oh, there we go. Okay, that looks better. I had to refresh it. It was showing like 50 likes. No buy confirmation on GJ yet. What do you mean, Henry? Oh, the magic keys? We need to hit 1,000 views live before we can even do that. Thanks, Sam. Appreciate it. Thanks, Anthony, for the sub. Yeah, Polo, it could be a snipe entry, but what happens when open rips us down to support? First, where's your stop loss going to be, first of all? Do you want to have a winning, properly planned trade? Or do you want to look cool on Instagram because you had a sniper entry? That's kind of what you got to figure out. Because if you're going to enter here, where's your stop going to be? You're going to put it under here? Okay, there's a pretty good chance once volume comes in with open, you break that and you get stopped out. So, you're going to put it underneath here? Because if we get underneath here and we keep coming, we shouldn't really stop till we get into this area down here. This wick won't really do much. So, if you're going to buy right now, your safest stop, probably under support down here. Because we don't have a support yet. So I would just be careful with that. Yep, that's a good way to put it. Yeah, no, I can pull that up for you. Let me pull up Bacon's chart real quick. Bacon. Sorry if I butchered it. Oh, did I already pull up your chart, or did it not change? I ain't looking into it. No, I see it. I mean, you got a trend line here, selling here, support here. Nothing to look into. That's your trade, that's your plan. I think the idea makes sense. Target might be a little far-fetched if, depending on what kind of strength you think this trend line has. Alright, Andy, we will give away those magic keys if I yawn 1,000 times. You gotta order it though, since it was your idea. It's only fair. If you want to, Henry, yeah. Might be fun.
Paul, if this closes similar to kind of where it is right now,
Yeah.
if you were looking for sells, how would you kind of play that out since it's still kind of closing within that range?
I'm still just gonna wait for the first 15 minutes.
Okay, and then base it off of like maybe take a break of that new 15-minute low or 15-minute high.
Yeah, if it breaks that 15-minute low, then I think we would be coming down.
Okay.
But again, stop loss has to make sense too.
Yeah.
But if we close above, I'm gonna want to see at least a 30-minute close underneath, and then a new lower low, lower high.
Yeah.
But if we close above, I think we might see a wick down and then a move up, or we respect the lows and we just go up. But first 15 minutes, I'm gonna let play out. If it does the entire move in the first 15 minutes, then I guess I missed. 136,600, eh? That's a big move for Asian. Yeah, Henry. Maybe don't trade for the night then if that's what we're gonna do. I mean, maybe. Never gonna know till you try, right? We let a runner run. Oh wow, nice job. That is very nice. What is that? 136.061? Wow. Oh, I know where you got in. Right when you broke here, didn't you? Or at this close. I think it was one of those two is right where you got in. Yep. Don't forget to like the stream. You can at least hit 200 likes. Need 51 more. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Yep, Vincent, I saw your message. You don't need to sending it. If it works, it works. Good job. Hopefully that works out for you. Thank you for the sub, Corbin. Appreciate it. Oh God, Henry. I need to get coffee so I can stop yawning so you can type. What kind of lights? They are, I think they're called GC, just like LED light strips. Like 50, 60 bucks each. Two of them, super bright. They're great. All good. Your name got to pop up on screen now, so everyone knows who you are. I'm not sure if they do, Vincent. I think they do. I never hold it through market close. Actually, no, I did have a runner going through there. So yeah, as long as there's no news, that you can't be in on that pair, you're good. So yes, to answer your question. Yeah, I don't know if I would recommend that either. I think you should just do analysis on the chart and trade that way. That'd be a lot easier. Yep. Yeah, it makes me feel comfy and relaxed. Yep, yeah, yen. First 15 minutes we'll let pass. And then maybe we'll catch some nice buys. We'll see. We'll see. If we hit 1,000 pretty quick, maybe give away more. It takes months and years. Maybe give away less. I don't know. Maybe we give away the same amount. I think there's for sure 2. I'm doing 1. I think one other person's doing 1. There might be a third person. I'm not sure. But I'll probably order 1 or 2 myself, and then so there will be a couple. I'd say 2, 3, 4, or 5 magic keys given away once we hit 1,000. One, 3, 5, 8, 9, 9. This says 8, 9. I don't think it's a bad idea. Like I said, I'm gonna wait for the first 15 minutes because if this wicks up and then comes down and breaks the lows, I think we're coming down. But if we break the lows and then come up, maybe a better play.
Yo! Oh my gosh, shit!
Do 1 for 10k. Yep, yeah, I think at 10k subs there will also be, we'll do something as well. That'll be a pretty big goal. So I wonder if we can actually hit 10k subs before we hit 1,000 live viewers. We'll see. Yep, yeah, and if you don't have magic keys, or you don't know what they are, they're in the bottom right screen. And if you go to the video you're watching right now, there's a link right here. Get that if you want to do FTMO. There. But this little thing on the bottom right is what the magic keys are. Yeah, Ribbons, that's why I'm going to wait for the first 15 minutes, because that first 15 minutes always lies. No, Iron Man's not hating. He offered to buy some if we hit a goal, and we didn't hit it. So, if he was hating, I don't think he would do that. But we didn't hit it, unfortunately, so I'm good. Yeah, I think 1,000 viewers is going to be harder to hit than New York or London, just because Asians is so slow. There's maybe one move, maybe, especially recently, maybe one move, if that. But if it's moving well, typically Thursdays we do see a really nice move. So I've noticed the past couple weeks, Thursdays it runs really well into London and New York, and really sets up for the close on Friday. I think Thursday we'll see a nice move up or down pretty aggressively. $30 seconds, see where we go. Looking like we are kind of maybe forming some support, rejecting down. Rejecting down to go up. But Iron Man, yes you can, but no you can't do it as efficiently. I can do it much faster than someone who does it manually with less effort. And I get to look cooler while I'm doing it, so that's kind of the other bonus too, is you get to look or feel cool. Yeah, we actually hit to, I think the high we've hit is like 740, 750 maybe. So yeah, we're getting there slowly. I don't even have GJ up, oops. Yep, exactly. They give you 20 swag points. Exactly. Now it's on my. Like I said, if it does the whole move in the first 15 minutes,
Yeah, we're looking back at the.
then we miss it. But I refuse to be the wick yet again in the first 15 minutes for it to continue in my direction, so. And if we look, we're still in the 15-minute range, so we really still didn't go anywhere yet. And if we're not going to range, we're going to go somewhere. So, first 15 minutes moving up 6 pips. You didn't miss the move. So, if it pushes all the way up here and blows past it up to here in the next 13 minutes, alright, maybe we missed the move, but when's the last time we've seen Asian even move more than 20 pips in the first place, let alone anything further? So, this first 15 minutes is going to tell us a lot. We're still closing above here, so that's good. If you think it's going to push up and you're afraid you're going to miss out on the only trade you're going to get tonight, then maybe you get in and put your stops under here. But we have seen me personally on stream get in before the first 15-minute close, get stopped to have it continue in my trade idea direction, and then not participate in that. So, if you want to do what I did when I was losing on that first 15 minutes, that's up for you to decide. Yep, and if you were already in from down here, and this is moving up, perfect, good. Hopefully that continues and it plays out. We missed the move, Frankie. Yeah. GJ moved 6 pips. That was the move for Asian. Alright, we'll end the stream. Be back tomorrow. I look really scared? Yeah. Ramadao, if that's to me, I'm... Oh, man, I'm shaking in my seat right now. Frankie's got jokes today. See if his chart's as funny as his comments. Gonna be a 4-second chart. It's gonna be up 40 pips. I'm gonna call it. Oh, 1 minute chart. I was close. Fall asleep. I called it. I said did I say 4-second chart or 40-second chart? 1 minute. I was right on the dot. Alright, we got Eminem in the chat. the Don. I think that looks good. I knew that's what was coming. Mexican Warren Buffett. Fair enough. Yep, see you tomorrow, Burns. I'm gonna step away real quick while we wait for this 15-minute, and then I will be back before the 15-minute closes. Frankie, try to behave.
Hans moment. I think that I shall never see. My cataracts are blinding me.
Moment, Hans moment, can't keep Hans moment down. Moment, Hans moment, can't keep Hans moment down. Moment, Hans moment, can't keep Hans moment down. Moment, Hans moment, can't keep Hans moment down.
Hans Moment is his name, aka Ralph Millis. He's a stone cold player. Artie's hip was mad jealous. When he dated Summer first, plus he's only 31. Drinking ruined his life is such a sad story, son. Got a knife in his cane and a fire in his loins. The indie movie star who took a football to the groin. Burns thought he was a leprechaun, drilled him in the head. Slept with Lars Ulbricht's grandmother, then chilled with her in bed. He's more metal than Metallica, though that's not so hard. Homer drove him off a cliff, so impatient in his car. He was hauling Poe's house, just another day for Hans. But he's back on his feet, cause he's the mother flipping man. You know there's no escape from the fortress of the moles. He's been burnt, run over, buried, but he's still on a roll. He's been radiated, detonated, heartbroken twice. The Lazarus of Springfield, always coming back to life. His name is Moment, Hans Moment. You can't keep Hans Moment down. He's the bad luck Brian up 920 Oak Grove. Hipster glasses so thick and
Oh, they're coming down.
Hans Moment. You can't keep Hans Moment down. Cause he's trying out for Pucci while he's waiting on his kidney. He's the talk of the whole darn town. Have you seen his green pants? Have you seen his new shirt? He wasn't yelling blue, he was yelling blue earns. Attacked by Roomba robots gone anthropomorphic.
Hopefully nobody took any sniper buy entries.
He was riding on his Harley on the cover of his bio. Crashing the planet hype, yeah, he's been up there for a while. He was texting Homer, hit him, well surprised, he survived. He's twice as cool as Wheelhouse, though he can't really drive. Have you ever felt crushed by the weight of the planet? If you have, let me tell you that Hans Moment understands it. You've gotta get up, you've gotta put on your tie. Lace up your orthopedic shoes and look up at the sky. And say, hey, solar race, today you won't burn me up. Keep that moment PMA, you can break out of that rut. Cause when you're stuck in the snow, when you're starting to turn purple, just remember Hans Moment when the wolves start to circle. Moment, Hans Moment, you can't keep Hans Moment down. Cause he's like cowabunga dudes with a skateboard in his hand. Hipster glasses so thick and round. Moment, Hans Moment, you can't keep Hans Moment down. Even in his iron lung, well he's still dependable. He's the talk of the whole darn town. This player was the mayor over 30 years ago. Brought an anthem to the people, he told everyone he wrote. Then one day it was discovered that the whole thing was a hoax. So they tied him to a horse out in the desert, let him go. This player was the mayor over 30 years ago. Brought an anthem to the people, he told everyone he wrote. Then one day it was discovered that the whole thing was a hoax. So they tied him to a horse out in the desert, let him go.
Seven sells. Yep, I'm not in yet. Once this closes and wicks up, try to get in at the wick, put a stop above here. Target down here.
Smoke clouds and the bitter talks. They be zoned out in the middle of. They zoned out in the middle of. I know now what the riddle was. Now what the riddle was. Now what the riddle was. Had to push a little deeper. Push a little deeper. I know it took some time to truly realize you are the one that I found myself falling a little deeper. Now I got you untied.
For the sub.
Yo, yo.
Yo.
How's it going, mates? How's it going?
Waiting on a GJ and sells.
I gotta set up my charts. I have nothing set up right now. Why is it slow down? Have you looked at any of the other pairs that we were planning on looking at?
I have not. Looking at GJ, wanted to wick up a little higher. Then I'm gonna sell. Stop's a little too big. About pips. Like to get it between 10 and 12.
Has it been behaving so far in Asian session or no?
Yeah, we're breaking the low. Everything looks bearish. Oh no, slow down.
What's your idea? Where do you think you're taking it to the bottom wick?
Yeah, back in the range. All right, I jumped in. Yeah, so I think this 30 minutes. I think we're gonna be the higher time frame, coming down to here.
You're in a sell right now?
Yeah, I sold that once we came up on the 15-minute.
I'm gonna look at AG and see what it's doing. Why is this not loading up? Let's check if we got any news. Ooh, 9:30. We got some heavy AUD news, CPI, and what is this? Trimmed mean CPI. Oh, okay.
So hourly should have a clean move down. Would be the idea.
None of my charts are loading up properly for some reason.
Nice job, Brez. 135.60. Yeah, my 30-minute is 135.56 area. Oh, gold just pushed up. Got my alert.
Nice.
Gold just broke above here. So this 15-minute comes down and breaks this low. I'm gonna get break even right away. And I anticipate that we continue moving down.
All the JPY pairs are going down.
That's a good sign. Looks like EJ is doing potential retest. UJ already pushed down, looks like, to support. Yeah. A little different, more different of an entry than usual, but only got like a 10, 11 pip stop loss or so. I think our first stop would be this support here.
Look at gold is flying.
The gold is moving. Wow.
Moving up.
I'm gonna get in.
Oh, geez. Here we
Looks
go
like there's
again.
support there. Gotten some more gold buys.
Just got a nice $80 perfect fucking trade on gold.
And gold, nice, bro. Yeah, those
Yeah,
buys
just
above that
closed
area
it.
played out pretty well.
Grab
Yeah, I
26
saw
pips
it.
on that one.
Oh, you took gold too?
I just grabbed it real quick.
Once I saw it push past around 1959, I opened the position for a quick 3 pip move. Well, 3, whatever you want to call it.
Gotcha. Nice.
The 30 pip in gold. It is. Yeah, not bad, not bad. $80 in like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
No, definitely not, brother. Yesterday when I was trading gold though as well, it did this crazy move down after hitting like an all-time high.
Yeah, I saw that it dumped.
It dropped from like 1980, I want to say, to like almost fucking 1900.
Yeah, it dumped.
What do you think about GJ right now?
It's pulling back higher than I wanted to.
Are you still waiting for it to drop below 135,800 to take
I mean,
sells?
I'm already in the cells, bro. Once it retested, I got in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not liking that.
Yeah, now it's going back up.
Yeah, holy shit. Damn, waited for the first 15, still ended up getting caught in the fake out. Holy fuck. Wow.
What lot size are you trading?
I only did 1%.
That's good, that's good.
But that is... Why is that so much bigger than what I was only supposed to be risking 500, not that.
Oh, why they stopped it already?
No, not yet, but I'm gonna try and close early if I can. Yeah, that's way too big of a pullback.
What, you think it's not going to keep going down now?
I don't know. I know the hourly needed to close underneath, and we only had a 15-minute close underneath. Maybe a 30-minute would have been better. That's already flipped back bullish.
Oh, I think it might be coming back down. What area is your stop loss at?
It's above that top wick.
Around what, like 130?
135,
940?
915. Yeah, it's at 915.
Oh, so yeah, you got lucky, man. I almost hit your fucking stop loss, eh?
It was getting close. Yeah, I don't like where it's at. If it pulls back and goes to break even, I'm gonna just close it. Yeah, that was way too big to pull back.
Yeah, it's coming down now. It's just a fake out, I think.
Coming down as a fake out up.
No, I mean, it's coming down now. It was a fake out, bro.
I don't know. We'll see. See what 4 minutes can do.
Yeah, if it doesn't close below that zone on the 30 minutes, probably not going to keep going down.
Yep.
Is gold still pushing? Is anyone watching gold?
Yeah, it's pushing.
I'm checking.
Oh yeah, gold's it's still pushing. Fuck, I should have kept it open. Would have had like an extra 40 bucks right now. But no, I can't complain. Can't be greedy.
Where's that? You're in gold again?
I'm 289 pips up.
Jesus Christ. On gold?
Yeah, I bought at 1935. My stop loss was pretty big though, so I didn't know how far to trace.
Yeah, gold's a weird pair to trade. I only started trading gold like maybe 3 days ago. I mean, sometime last week. I want to say around Thursday, Friday, and just got into it early, and it's a wild fucking pair, man.
Yeah, like it moves a lot both ways.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And it did that like really big, like weekly move up last week, and the week before that it was just going straight up non-stop. So figured it has to come back down eventually, right?
Yeah.
But the Fed keeps printing out money, so that's why gold keeps rising in price.
I reckon I'm gonna get into more buys if it goes past 1967. Just a little support area in the last staging session.
Grab my charger.
Yeah, this thing's gotta close underneath here. I am outie.
It's got what, 2 minutes left?
1.
Yeah, if it doesn't close below, you might as well just close your position. You lose what you lost, not risk more.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull back about 4 pips and then I'll be at break even. I'm probably just gonna get out and then wait for that low on the 30-minute to possibly break if it's gonna break. Classic. "20 seconds. What a shit fucking game. Wow.
Yeah, the range on that's insane.
Yeah, it broke everything up and down. Wow. That's insane. Thought we avoided the mess, but I guess not.
Yeah, but if you look at the 4 hour, isn't momentum going down?
Yeah, it is.
So it could possibly fill that next wick.
It could, but I'd rather see a close underneath now, because then the hourly would close underneath.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I only joined like 2 weeks ago. But I started with a $250 account. I'm up to like 800 now.
Nice. Yeah, I gotta be careful with Asian lately. It literally does this every session. It feels like.
And with this Corona bullshit, like I'm up in Canada, in Toronto. So if I'm up at night, I usually trade London as well, New York and London.
Gotcha.
And then sleep throughout the day and then wake up for Asian. Hey, Paul, are gyms back open where you're at? Where you living?
Yeah, most of them are open. There's just some of them you have to wear a mask at. The one I go to, you don't. So I go to that one.
Oh, it looks like it's coming down, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still gonna get out of break even if I can. About 2 pips. I mean, 5 minutes kind of making a lower high into going to the lower low possibly, but that 1 hour support is heavy. Got to close underneath and we didn't. So if we can get like a partial fill on that wick, I think then I can get out. And if it does continue to run and the idea was right, I don't even.
Yeah, you can't have that fear of missing, that ruins you. So that psychology, like, oh, I could have made more. That when I first started, that's what got to me the most. I'd be pissed. I was like, oh, I could have made more.
Always coulda, shoulda, woulda, but
yeah, right.
Allows me to get out at like $100 or break even. Happy with it.
Is this your full-time job?
Yeah, this, YouTube, coaching, trading.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, what, you're a mentor? You're a mentor on the platform now?
On my own. I have my own thing, yeah. Yeah, Rick taught me and then I started doing.
I like the new website that he put up because the DVD, was a bit unorganized. The new website, the new platform, the market fluidity, it's nice.
It looks good. Yeah, it looks real good.
It's clean, You just go step by step and you know exactly what you're learning and when.
Yep. Yeah, I saw it the other day. It was really clean.
Yeah, like the DVD, you'd have like a fucking 6-hour PowerPoint video.
Yeah, I had the DVD. Good. Definitely upgraded it. Because of the close. I already said that. I don't like where we closed. That's why. That was such an close. Holy cow.
Yeah, it came down, tested that zone, now it's coming back up again.
Looks like all the JPY pairs has done the same. Like went down, came back up.
Mm-hmm.
Odd.
gold. What are you doing? Oh, now it's coming back down.
I think it's just retesting that level.
Yeah.
I got in that buys at what's this? 1962.
You put in a buy at that level?
Yeah. We'll see. I think I might have just bought the top though.
On gold? Yeah, possible retest. Or
It's hard to
fake
say
out.
where it's hard to say where it retests though, because if you look at London, London today, it fell through like a major support quite easily. So. Yeah, and now that there's an actual market structure in the left, it might, react differently.
Yo, Paul, are you streaming on YouTube right now too?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So you're doing both the Zoom and nice.
Yep.
Right on.
Cat is good. Not allowed in here still. He doesn't behave.
Okay, gold. Let's see what you got.
And keep going up, or is it still doing a little bit of a retest?
No, it's done with that retest. It's going back up now.
It's pushing back up.
I thought GJ would stop
Whoa,
playing games now that it's gotten out of the range zone.
Why are you guys so quiet?
But it's just formed another range.
What's up?
Yeah, I said I thought GJ would stop playing games now that it's gotten out of the range.
Yeah, me too.
But
and then we get this 30-minute close. Yep.
Guess not.
Hold on, I'm gonna leave and rejoin the meeting because you guys sound really fucking quiet right now.
Okay. Yeah, that's got to be something. Volume or just glitching or something.
Yo, say something.
Yo.
Yeah, it's much better.
All right, perfect.
Yeah, it looks like gold is done retesting. And I took out a small position though, not risking it again. You think gold could be pushing back up all the way to that previous high? Or
possibly,
if you look left, that 65 zone, 1965.
Yeah, possibly.
I think gold's going all the way back up to like 1975.
You think?
Yeah. If it breaks this, my idea is if it breaks this 30 high, previous 30 high, it's going to continue going up. Oh, just like 1976, 95.
All right, yep, I closed that piece of garbage. Great. Wow, 2 times in a row. Got that same candle. Thought that first 15-minute would have avoided that. But
yeah, I closed that break even. Well, just about. Had like fucking $2 in profit.
Yeah, I minimized like 30%, but yeah, not
Check out gold, man. Put out a buy in gold. See if you can make it back.
You don't just buy randomly in gold. You gotta have a plan.
I mean, I like the buys here up to 19.6 here.
That's what I'm saying.
But nope, I took 1 trade in Asian. I'm not fucking around with garbage no more. I'm gonna take 1 attempt. Doesn't work out, I'm gonna save the rest of my money for a session that moves up and down, not sideways.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I knew we needed an hourly to close under here, but we broke all the highs and then the lows and closed underneath. I thought that just made sense that we were good. I mean, we didn't get that lower low, so maybe if I waited for that like usual, but then our stop was looking at way too big. So
Yo, where's your stop loss for gold right now?
for who?
The guy who's trading gold. Sorry, I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
where's that?
It's at 1949.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So
You
you're
have
what
to kind
about
of put these big stop losses though, because just look at how far I can retrace.
Yeah, it ranges a lot, man.
Yeah. I feel like my sizes are tiny. I don't know, if this 1 hour holds, I might get another buy. I just don't like the sort of like 1960 to 1967 area too much.
Oh, it's retracing again nicely. Fuck. Look at that.
No bottom wick though. Might respect that low and come back up. Wow. How do you even anticipate that? That's ridiculous. The hourly does close underneath here. I think it'll still come down, but a little indecisive right now. Previous 30 literally didn't absolutely. It did everything, but did nothing at the same time. So And it kind of seems to be struggling to get to the high at the moment. GJ could be sitting right here for the evening. A little fed up with GJ in the Asian session. A little bit. AJ pushed up nice from support there that we marked out. Not bad, that was open there. Maybe support form here and take it up to there. Or if you got in down here. Played out pretty well. UJ did the same thing, did it? Oh yeah, wow. Yeah, that's becoming a norm for Asian session. Like, it even broke these lows. Oh no, it didn't break the lowest low. But literally right there. Wow, that's wild. AJ moved nice. I think GJ needs a rest in Asian session. Yikes. If this closes back underneath, then our analysis at 5:30, where we fake out down, fake out up, fake out down, will have played out. Fold. I think it's
Yeah,
fold.
you're right. It did respect that lower wick.
You did on the 5th. Yeah, right there. Yep, because that was the preview. Because this doesn't have a wick, so you just use that one. But then you also have to close above as well. So I think if your 30-minute closes above and then we get a new high, I think we'll see a nice move up. Nice job, Alex. You made pips on GJ. I have no idea how you did that, but nice job. I mean, I could maybe if as it broke the lows of everything and you took a buy. I mean, I feel like that's not a great idea. And then you caught it back up, maybe. Or as it broke the highs of everything, you took a sell, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you could have caught anything from that trade. But maybe the 15-minute. If we would have waited for the new low, never would have even gotten the trade. But the retest here, we continued on clean traffic. Gave a much better stop loss. So I'm gonna watch gold because I've had it with GJ for Asian session. No more. No more for now. Triple fake out. Triple fake out, yep, maybe even a quad fake out to come, John. You never know. But if this 30-minute closes back underneath, probably fall back down to support in like 1948 area. Yeah, I'm closing MT4. I made a rule after looking back at all of my Asian sessions. I'll take 2 or 3 trades in Asian and 1 or 2 in New York. And I'm winning in New York and not in Asian. So I'm going to take much less trades because of this. So try and make my New Yorks mean a little more. No more blue flag on GJ. Feelings hurt. Maybe that resistance or potential fake out is kind of hitting this area up here. Right over here. Oh, Iron Man, I'm trading gold. Yeah. I mean, call a fake out whatever you want. You could call it hitting resistance and going the opposite way. Really have your own name for it, but I think fake out sounds good and makes it simple and understandable. So, and obviously GJ was a buy long term, but doesn't mean Asian session doesn't have a short term scalp. Because GJ is clearly still a buy, but doesn't mean right now it wasn't quick sell with those confirmations. But if gold closes underneath here, I do think this will be fake out up, hitting resistance, and should fall back to this support or this support here. Good 135.75. GBP AUD. Yeah, possibly GBP AUD. I do like AUD JPY during this session because both pairs are in session. So it has a lot more volume for a lot longer during this session. What I've looked at. So I think AUD JPY will be where we look until GJ is sorted itself out and doesn't range every 20 pips. Asian set. New York was not bad. I mean, this was not great, but this wasn't bad at the end after the NYC Open. But every Asian session's been like that on GJ, so I think it's time we wait. I think AUD JPY, from everything I've looked at, it looks pretty solid. Maybe GA. Yeah, that would have been solid. Broke the low, respected the high, respected the highs. Bearish, lower lows, lower highs, and we came down properly. That's what we want to be trading in. This looks on the higher time frame. Yeah, so honestly, once that hourly closed on GA, closed underneath, lower low, boom, that would have been clean. 7 pip stop, or oh boy, 22 pip stop, probably 7, and then about 18 so far. Could run down to support down there. Nope, I am not doing anything. I do like gold, and I think there's a really good opportunity coming up, depending on where we close. Close above on the hourly, I think there could be a good opportunity to continue up. Or if we pull back and form support, another opportunity to continue up. But I had one trade, so that's it. I wasted it on GJ. Now I'm kind of SOL. I don't get to take another trade. Because the past 3 weeks, I've been doing like 2 or 3 trades every Asian session. Killing me, so I told myself this morning I get one shot. That's why I specifically waited for that 15 minutes on GJ, because I didn't want to get caught in a break of the high and a break of all the lows, and then still got caught in it. Oh well, that was it. Wouldn't have predicted this close since the 15 closed so good. If this 15 would have closed underneath here and not broken the highs, I would have waited for the 30-minute. But the fact that we broke 2 hourly highs, previous price, still came down and broke 3 hours of lows. I thought we were set to sail, but I was aware that we had some pretty good support here, but not expect us to break the highs and the lows, close underneath, come back and break some highs. But oh well. It is what it is. It's over. 1 loss is better than 3, so watch gold. See if gold can do anything. We can get a quality trade on gold from what's going on here. Maybe gold would be the option for Asian session. At 1 hour.
All right, guys, I'm going out for dinner. I'll be back later. Maybe I'll talk to you later.
Hi, bro. Have a good one.
Thanks, man. You too.
Thank you.
Good luck with the rest of your session.
Yeah, I'm not trading, but thank you.
Oh, yeah, if you do, good luck.
I won't, but thank you. Where's that? You still holding buys? Way too quiet lately. Put him in the That nope, you closed. You got EJ buys. Nice. EJ actually going somewhere? Oh, yeah. Good. That might move up real quick, real hard. Huge grab, and we might see a big push on EJ. Hourly, yeah. Yeah, that's a huge grab. Either we're gonna reject and stay in here, or this is gonna drive all the way up. I believe this was pretty bullish when I looked. Yeah, pretty bullish. Yep, exactly. Synoptic trader. Asian will get one shot. That's it. Oh yeah, that's right. I totally forgot. Got this coming in. So that would mean AUD could drive down really hard. Hourly, where could we go? Maybe there. It's good for AUD. Maybe push down to there. NZD USD. No, let me pull that up. I think I have it on here. Yep, here we go. Doesn't look terrible. Looks like it's got a nice clean shot up though. Interesting. Am I still gonna trade? Yeah, I'll trade in New York session. Not in this session. Thank you for the sub. What was that? support funds. Thank you. Yeah, I think GJ at the moment is more of a write-off for Asian sessions. For the time being, I mean, we've been trying to go at it for the past month, I want to say, and it's just consistently done this. I would say this has a good chance of closing underneath here and closing back above, and then closing back above and back underneath. There, you never know. There's a good possibility occasion. And I think GJ is just there's better opportunities. AJ moved nice. AU also moved pretty decent. What else we got? EA. Yeah, not bad. It seems like almost every pair. I mean, EJ. It's bullish now, so maybe we do continue moving up, and that might be a nice move. But this one also did this huge candle like this. So GJ and EJ have been very difficult in a session for sure. UJ's hit or miss. UJ's either not bad, or I mean today it did do this one. But I think for sells there weren't sells till under here. This was just kind of messy here. Now we closed above here, maybe a move up. But I mean everything in between these two lines, 200 and 104.96. Nothing too great. Seems. Gold. Clean. I mean we got clean moves. It's not dicking around. If we look at the candles, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher high, higher low. Now no higher high, no lower low, so maybe lower high and a lower low. That would be respecting candles. That's good. And on the 30-minute too, so that's even better confirmation that it's respect. Let's see if it respects. It even 15-minute didn't really respect, but the fact that the 30 minutes respecting, that's really good, because like GJ, EJ, and UJ, they broke hours of previous price. No respect for that. So it's probably better that we trade something that doesn't do that. What I'm thinking. So bullish there. Yeah, if we can't get up here and we fall back here, form support, maybe a push up. Longer term, if we come down, which I don't think we're gonna come down too far. If we do, check out the daily. Yeah, God no. All right. 4 hours really weak bearish. How big of a stop is this if we were to break that? Yeah, I mean, there, if you break above here on this candle, you break this wick, there should be some good movement to at least send us back up to resistance up here on gold. Nope, no London, but I'll do NY with my group like we usually do. GJ needs to come down. I don't think GJ needs to do anything. I think it could come down. It tried to come down, it couldn't. But it's also trying to go up and looks like it's having a little bit of an issue. So, still, just, it's in a range again. That's it. GJ, it's in a range again. That's what I would say for GJ. It's just in a range. I think the sells made perfect sense. It should have came down, but it didn't. So, oh well. AUD, yeah, AUD pairs seem to move much better than yen pairs in the Asian session, and especially if we did like AUD and a yen pair, that would probably move pretty well as also, because like AJ, where's that at? Here. Pretty solid moves. I mean, same thing here. Higher low respected. No bottom wick, but still respected previous. Higher highs, it stayed bullish. Once it breaks the high, it can. So even though AJ did look like garbage in the beginning, it did end up having a nice move. Maybe what we could have said, what I could have said, not we, was if we get above here, I don't think I marked any zones on the 30-minute, but we got above there. That could have been a good buy up to resistance, maybe a runner target. Closed above here, and once we broke that high, could have entered stop loss here, took it to there, and then got a little extra freebie. But also, oh, I mean, no, there was plenty of time before news. Actually, I take that back. I was gonna say you might have had to quickly get in and out, but news is still 30 minutes away, so I take that statement back. We had plenty of time to move up. And how much was that? It was what? Wow, could have had like a 5 pip stop and then hit. If you took it up to here, that'd have been 13 pips. Not bad, almost 3 to 1. Eric, I don't know if I would say it's the hardest, because I feel like if I said, oh, I lose a lot because Asian's harder than New York or London, maybe. But then I kind of take responsibility off of my trades I take, and that would just be a poor idea, because then I'm saying I'm not losing, the market's making me lose, and that's just, I mean, in my opinion, that's just a losing, poor attitude. So like, if I'm losing an Asian session consistently, maybe take less trades first off. Don't take 3 trades. All right, so we're gonna do that. GJ hasn't been moving super great. It literally does like the opposite of everything we do. If it breaks all the lows and goes bearish, you're supposed to buy for whatever reason. So it ranges basically. Was the part of the sarcasm. So maybe I need to just take 1 trade. If I lose, I lose. Whatever. Still gonna make it in New York. Not a big deal. Or try to figure out how to trade that, but trying to figure out how to trade a range, pretty pointless in my opinion. I'm better off looking at a different pair and just seeing if there's any better opportunities. Well, GJ, until GJ, like I said earlier, until it moves consistently good for about a week in Asian, I think maybe then we could come back to it. But until then, I think it is best that we check out pairs that are moving good now, with how we typically like to see candles being affected. But to just say, oh, it's easy to win in London, easy to win in New York, maybe it's not as difficult because there's more volume and it's less ranging. But I wouldn't say that Asian is easier, or I wouldn't say Asian is harder. I would just say there's less opportunity and more of a chance for price to range, instead of saying it's harder, because then you take the accountability off of your trades. If you're losing trades, it's because you're losing trades, not because the market doesn't like you or because your session's bad. So I think GJ needs a break, that's all. But that's how I feel about Asian. People message me like, oh, don't worry, Asian's a harder session. Yes and no. They all have their strengths and weaknesses. The ones with higher volume, if you're wrong, you're going to get stopped out quicker. If we're wrong in Asian, we're not going to get stopped out as quick. Maybe we can minimize losses easier than New York and London. So I think you can take that both ways. And we're losing in Asian, GJ just doesn't want to come out of the range. It looks good, it comes out, and it comes right back in. So that's my rant on that. I don't know what that means. The Chad? What does the Chad mean? Yep, exactly. Pros and cons. One of the cons is really good chance it's going to range as of lately. Typically, when all this nonsense isn't going on in the world, Asian's not that bad. We'll get 15, 20, maybe a 30, 40 pip move on a Thursday. Thank you, Ayani sub, but not with what's going on. So we gotta adapt and try to take advantage of the session wherever we can. Rodrigo. Yeah. Where's that? Dylan. Oh, yep. Henry beat me to it. Careful, Henry. That could be bad if it goes against you. Later, Philip.
Gold is pushing back up again.
Yeah, if we close above or if we break above here, we're gonna see that push. I'm gonna go heat up some food quick while we wait for this 30-minute to close. Yep, I agree, Gerjot. I think that's a much better idea. Yeah, we got 5 minutes. I'm gonna try and eat this food quick. And GJ still in the range. I would stay away. GJ gotta close above resistance. GA, if we go bearish, I think you can take it back to the low. J maybe buys above here. That might work out. We close above there. AJ, I think I think if AJ makes support, that could work out. Yep, see you later, rebounds. I think the future streams to come this week are going to be much better. So, don't give up hope yet. Asian sessions got a little bit of life left. Not tonight, but just like in general, the Asian streams. We'll get it. I think AJ is going to be the move. Wait for news, though. Wait for news, not for news. For. Wait for news, right, Gerzat?
Waiting just to see the light. When did this become a fight? Struggle just to fill my lungs with air. Staring at the finish line. The darkness running out of time. I'll do what it takes to get you there.
Gerjat, why are you looking at that? Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Who subscribed? You big dev. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think we might see, if we don't just push up, we might, if we see a wick and then a push, we might see a wick come tap into this area again. Maybe tap this and then drive up to there. Maybe higher. Or, oh yeah, this is AJ too, so yeah, that would be a, yep. Yeah. Maybe we stop here and we go up. Who knows?
time was the only enemy. Space was the only remedy. To see what we wanted and see what we needed. In sleep, dreams stay haunted. Without you uncompleted. Now our fire's climbing higher.
Yeah, so GJ, don't look at GJ in Asian session. But AJ, AJ moves good, GA moves good. Any AUD or AUD and JPY pair together, they should move pretty well. And AJ specifically does move. It'll have good volume for about another hour or two. And it'll be pretty decent volume, like 20, 30 pips. As long as it's not ranging. So. Careful, cat. I think should be careful with your typing. You're gonna confuse the viewers on how to actually sell. And that's it for that was the news. That's it. There's got to be more coming.
Take me back to the days, holding hands and laughing the nights away. Will things ever be the same? I was your man and I wanted back that way. Chasing our dreams for what it would seem. A family, 2 kids in a house by the sea. Those were the days, how fast they would change. Now I'm standing here wishing back to that way. All we've got is hard to find. Without you, girl, I'm paralyzed. I want you back here, you and I won't give up, I can't deny that you'll come back. I'm giving you time, trying so hard to not say goodbye. She's gone and you've left your shadows behind.
Not much happens to Aussie NZD.
Girl, you are something else. Why can't we work this out? 'Cause you make me feel love is for real when I've got you by my side. And I can't forget the day that we met. I want you to realize what we've got is hard to find. Without you, girl, I'm paralyzed. I want you back here, you and I won't give up, I can't deny that you'll come back. I'm giving you time, trying so hard to not say goodbye. She's gone and you've left your shadows behind. Take me back to the days, holding hands and laughing the nights away. Will things ever be the same? I was your man
We could see AJ tap that this bottom support down here. Looks like the news wasn't great for AUD, so we could see pull back down to here. Yep, welcome James. No trade on EJ or on AJ. I'm done trading for the night. I took my one stab. Missed. That's it. So come back tomorrow, and then we're gonna look at AJ tomorrow because past week or so, and the past couple weeks that I've scrolled through, it moves well in Asian. So I give it a go on AJ tomorrow and see if it will move well again. Yep. Yeah, Brian. It was looking the report previous was 0.3%, forecasted -2, actual was -1.9. So that should be bad for AUD, which means AJ would come down, and I think we'll just come back to probably a higher time frame support or stay in the range. Yeah, probably pull back to here, get a wick touch here, maybe push back up and then stay in the range. I mean, for range and so hard though, it moves pretty well on the 30-minute, the 1 hour. Good support, and we just kept going. Welcome, Deepak.
EJ was really nice for Asian.
EJ move.
It moved up, like obviously it did like the massive work.
Still ranging. I mean, it had to move up, but
yeah, I got a nice 7 pips there.
Nice.
I was really looking for this retest trade on AUD, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Look at GG now. You think it's gonna break the low and finally continue now?
I don't even care. They can go jump off a cliff. I don't care what she does. She hurt my feelings, so she can do her own thing.
GPY. Don't see much on that.
Yep, Blue Boy, that might play out for you. I don't know where your stop loss was at, maybe above the resistance up to the top. But that was too big for me, so if we close underneath there, I think we're gonna come down back into range. So gold's gonna come down.
I hope not. GU cells looks quite good.
You think we're gonna get some later moves in this session now? What was Paul? We were talking yesterday. When was what pair was that again? That the moves happened later. Was it AJ?
What's up?
Remember the pair that we were looking at yesterday?
Yep, AJ.
Where it was AJ, right? Where they happened? What was it? You said 11 CST.
So it'll be 20, 22, and 23. So here to here. So yeah, I don't know. I think that's 9 to 10 or 10 to 11. It has some good volume.
Okay.
Yeah, trader, exactly. I think I was just hanging on to GJ too much because my rule was always only GJ, no other pairs. And I think after a month of getting punched in the mouth consistently at that, I think it's time we part ways until, like I said earlier, until we move nicely for about a week and we kind of respect candles better. Probably be a smart decision. So we're gonna temporarily part ways for Asian session. If New York ranges, then I'm just not gonna touch it. I'm gonna look at EJ or something else.
I think is a good option because both currencies are in session.
Yep. Yeah, Chad. We took one GJ sell, and then it ended up breaking all the highs, breaking all the lows. We got in. It closed doji. It went up. Minimized it a little bit, and now coming back.
For AJ, this is a strong support area. And to me, I don't think we're gonna break it in this session. I think it's gonna possibly just come down, wick into it. Something like it did before to continue going up. Because we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books into it. And even tried to break it and couldn't. Chat, what are you guys looking into? What pairs? I don't know what pairs you guys are looking at right now. GJ, EJ, AJ, CAD, JPY, gold. What are you guys looking at? Ooh, Blue Boy, you trade AJ a lot. Blue Boy, tell us more about AJ. Since you like trading a lot, like how does it move? Does it usually run continuously in AJ? Or does it do retest? A lot of fake outs, a lot of wicks, exactly. Wow. Yeah, I agree, Crimson. I think
I second that, Blue
gold
Boy.
should continue going up, but it's not. Pardon me?
I was just saying I second that, Blue Boy. I want to hear more on AJ. I want to hear how she works.
It's let's see what age it does on the 15 minute. Let's see how he closes. Let me pull it up. It's pulling up a decent amount from like the support area, all the way down there. All these wicks kind of came into this to the zone. Let's see this. You took a oh, you're looking for an entry, so it still hasn't reached, and I'm assuming it's a break of break from this wick to the left. The idea, I think it makes sense, because it's clean traffic. The only thing I would say is for a target, possibly moving it up higher to these wicks, as that can cause an issue, or like to the bodies. That's always my my opinion on it, but I know some people look at it more to the right side here, whereas okay, this is where the support kind of started from. But I do see that. The only thing is your stop loss is kind of like in the middle of nowhere. Like it's not above a wick, it's in the middle of a body. So possibly either, I'm not sure what he's doing right now, let this 30-minute create a top wick and take it at that, at the top of that, at stop loss at the top of that wick. Or my other option for me myself, what I like to do is when it doesn't have a top wick, I usually use the previous. But sometimes that does kind of hinder the one-to-one. So let's see, let's take a look. GU is also is in session, isn't in session, I mean, so be careful about that, because none of the peers are in session. There might be a lack of volume. Looks like there is some volume in it, but not enough where it's gonna break this wick to the left. Overall, I think the trend's still, just by quickly looking right here, I think the trend's still bullish. So if we were to do something like this, let's take a look. I know this one's gonna be kind of messed up. So imagine that a little bit lower, like that's a support area, and then this is like the top, we'll say, kind of like a big zone. Also, we have mini ranges in the middle, mini resistance in the middle. Do you think that it could possibly just is ranging down because it's not in session, but it's going to continue going further up? As we can tell, that's clearly an uptrend, just based on what I see on the screen right now. That this is some sort of support level that it's respecting. Looks like it's respecting it right now. Couldn't break the low, kind of leaving like a massive rejection wick to continue, to possibly continue up. And if you really do want to take a trade, obviously I'm not saying it's gonna go all the way up here now, but this is like another minor resistance that you can take it up to. And then if it does break this, hopefully it does the wick fill, and then after the wick fill, it's kind of clean traffic to the left. So I think GU, don't take any trade, but because it's not in session, that's just my personal opinion. But if you are, be careful, because it looks like it's an uptrend just based off what I see here, and it just came down to this support to continue going possibly up. This is I used to kind of trade this back in the day. It's called like a FTR or something like that. I think it's called FTR, I'm not sure exactly, but that's like a key area where you want to pay attention to. As you can see, like this might be going to the top right to continue coming down, but this already looks like a rejection, because we came down almost all the way to breaking this low, I think so, and we couldn't. So that's my idea. My idea would be don't take it, because the peers aren't even in session. Wait for London and see what it does then, or pre-London. Sometimes the peers like this that aren't in session move due to like other news related events, and then like whenever you do look at it, you think, oh yeah, it moves in this session, but realistically it's just some sort of news causing it to move. And if someone was looking at AJ before, just look at the kind of rejection work it came down to. It came to the support that Paul called out. That little zone area didn't break it. It looks like it's pulling back up from there. Broke it a little bit lower, but it's in the general area, like this whole area. If we were to just look at this as like a massive kind of zone, obviously. Almost like a no trade area, just let it see what it happens if it reacts off that. Look like it react, but this looks like a reaction off the off, so it has to close in 10 more minutes, but to continue going further up. So just looking for a retest trade. Might have to drop down to lower time frame on 50-minute to get a better entry stop loss, but 30-minute is a stronger confirmation than a 15-minute. Also, one thing I hate though right now is that this has no top wick, and if I were to take a trade based off the 30-minute, I would need it to have a top wick to break it to continue going further up. So if you had something like this, I would have felt more comfortable. Gold did check shit. It broke the high here, should have continued, I feel like, to at least this top zone, the bodies at least, 1971. My idea was that it was going to break that and go to, I think it was 1976 or 1975, if I'm sure. That was the idea. But as of right now, if you're just looking at the hourly, just stuck in this little range here. Let's draw on up. These two lines stuck there.
Yeah, I mean, gold buys at 1962. Thinking I'll break up.
You're in or looking for it?
Oh, I'm in. I've been in for a few hours now.
Yeah, I think we all agree overall gold is gonna continue going up to at least 2,000.
Yeah.
It's just when it's going to do it.
It's hard to tell where the support is as well. Seems to wick.
If to me, if you really wanna look at it, okay. So this is a support, I would say. This is a support. This is another support. This is a support. Now it looks like this is a support, and now it looks like it's gonna continue up and create some sort of support here, maybe, or like.
I'm thinking
that's what I'm looking at it.
1956.
The reason why. Yeah.
But I don't know, because like you never know how far gold's gonna retrace. That's the problem I have with gold. So my stop
that
loss.
is true.
So my stop loss tends to be quite big.
I think you need a bigger stop loss in gold. Like, look at this. Like, you never know how far it's gonna retrace. Kind of broke everything to the left here and just kept. It's kind of still printing higher lows. All like those mini supports that I pointed out. So theoretically, when it's printing higher lows, it should be continuously pumping up and printing higher highs. But I just don't like what it's doing right now, because when gold moves, it moves. Like, you don't need, you're not worrying about it not gonna climb up. It's gonna rocket up when gold moves. It's gonna do something like this. When gold moves, it moves.
I think it moved a lot in the recent days, just because there's no market structure to kind of guide it. You know, people are just like buy. Whereas now, now there's stuff on the left that can cause problems.
But that's also a good thing there, though. When you say that now, you can do more of a technical analysis.
Yep.
Having things to left allows you to know what it's going into, where you might react.
Yeah, whereas before people are thinking, oh, maybe 1970 is too high, start selling.
Okay, I want to see what AJ does. AJ is closing in 5 minutes. Let's pull it up. Ooh, I would want it to close above this little resistance, old support. Paul's idea was, I read in the chat that if this closes bearish, that's going to do a wick fill. Possibly, yeah. You would say it's going to break this support, Paul? The only thing that where I don't agree on this part for myself is I do see I could see the possible wick fill if this closes bearish because you have a 30-minute on your side, and then you have hourly on your side. For me, it was the fact that we came down with such strong volume momentum that we should have theoretically broken the support if we were going to continue going down here. So the idea, like, why are we pulling back up now when we had the volume to continue pushing down? And I know that the volume was related to news, but regardless of that, like when we come that far down into a sport with that type of volatility, for me, it would make sense to break it, but it didn't. Yeah, Paul says he has to close under 75.298 for him to look at a possible wick fill. Oh yeah, it's dropped right here. This is the line that he's saying. Yes, yeah, that's exactly what I was looking at. I wanted to close above that. This little old resistance now support. I wanted to close above that for myself. To me, this is what I see, just like structurized for myself. I know everybody sees something differently. Red and white came up, did what's the word I'm looking for? Higher low, came up, did a higher high. It looks like it's gonna come down, create some sort of higher low, and then continue possibly going up to the top here, because this is the low I'm looking at, and this like still didn't break it technically. So for me, that's what it looked like. Just higher highs. For me, it's higher highs and higher lows structure wise. So this would be, let me quickly ready. Higher high. Higher low. Higher high. And then this body or the wick is still a higher low. And then possible idea is that it will continue up here, high. I also haven't watched AJ ever, so I could be completely wrong. I don't fully understand it, but just based off structure and my sort of idea, that's what I see. It's going to continue up to the 175, 500 area. So we got to see what it does. Looks like it. Wait, how much time we got? 45 seconds left. Let's see where it closes above the old resistance. Now let's see what you're talking about, Paul. So you're looking at this as a strong resistance level. Oh. But I wouldn't say that. I would say they had not that necessarily exactly. Like the main tops, okay. I don't look at the head and shoulder pattern, but isn't that what people look at? If you quickly go back, this is like a shoulder, this is a shoulder, this is like a head, and this is like a neck or something. Something like that. I know people look at. So if you look at that, I think the idea is that now this is the right shoulder. It would kind of imitate what it did to the on the left side. Oh my gosh, what was that? And that should continue down here. I
It
think.
needs to break the neckline for it to go up. But
yeah, I don't look at that. It looks like that though, no? Something like that?
Yeah. It's an inverse head and shoulder. So if you get the the last 3 wicks, like the big bullish one, if that one breaks that resistance with just the neckline, it should just shoot up.
Nah, you know what this pattern is? This is watch it. This is one second.
I think it's a butterfly.
Nah, Paul. This is oh, I suck at drawing. What the hell? Ready? That's that pattern. That's the big FU pattern. Hey, let's draw that. It looks like that, no? The thumb is kind of messed up. Got a massive ass thumb. So guys, with this,
nope, it's
we
time.
got this big middle finger.
It's 9. It's time. Asian's over. All right, we'll be back tomorrow with better AJ opportunities. So thank you for coming. If you're new, like, subscribe, follow the gram.